They tell you that you don't know who you are. I was learning to be an author, and they said I won't get far. Well, I said, doctor, you are a doctor, but you are not one at age 20. He said that was different. He spent years learning to be what he is. I said, come back when I'm 50. Then I published terrible poetry on the Facebook, and I told my family my meds are wrong. I can prove it too. Watch what I write when the meds are working. And my family said the doctor was right, that my poems show I am delusional if I wanna be an author. And I said the meds are wrong, but my parents had long forgotten the awards for writing I won as a child. My aunts believed in me though. My aunts knew it was in there. My aunts were not trying to play. And then the doctor tried the meds I said worked in the past. And in a year I wrote 8 books, and I said I told you so, I told you so. And Dad believed it'll happen if the doctor listens. But Dad is in heaven and cannot say I told you so. But my aunts can say I told you so.
Tommy was a poor boy, but he wasn't such a bad man. His mama died when he was 21. She used to love going shopping between her bar hopping. She was all about music and fun. Tommy found dresses in the closet with the tag still on, and there were dozens he could see, reminded him of Cousin Lily, in the same 2 dresses since 1993. So he thought of a plan and tried to carry it out, clean out the closets with care. But Lily had too much pride to take a free ride, and Tommy had no vehicle there. There was no cash in the household. Tommy told Edward to drive, 20 for gas to get on the path, Lily to receive Mom's secret stash. And Tommy told Lily a fib that day when he called her over the phone. Edward was selling a bag of dresses her size and willing to drive them to her home. The low price of 20 for 30 dresses, all of the dresses brand new. So Lily met Edward on her front porch, and the task was completed for true. And Edward filled his gas tank, and Lily had plenty to wear. It was a little white lie for Tommy when he had plenty to share.
They said it ended, said we were free. Cold War burned in history. Now the ice melts, the fires feed. A war for minds, for hearts, for speed. War 4 or 5 or maybe 7, counting battles, losing heaven. Same fight, just a different thread. Metal brains and wires instead. They don't march, they don't shout, just silent servers working it out. Code becomes the battlefield, a quiet war, no swords to wield. Fingers tap but never bleed, winning hearts with silent greed. War for 5 or maybe 7, counting battles, losing heaven. Same fight, just a different thread. Metal brains and wires instead. Decides what's good, what's right, when the glow of screens blinds the night? Truth in pixels